So right now I want you to take this time, say hi to the people around you because you haven't seen real people in a long time. This is what live press cons are about. I know you've all been so used to Zoom, and we're so happy that we have this moment right now. Because today is a celebration. We're celebrating because we're all here. Every person that you see here is fully vaccinated. So that's one more step towards getting back to our work. In all of our future activities at Miss Universe Philippines, we will be implementing this policy that everyone working with us and visiting will be fully vaccinated. For everybody. Today is also a celebration because this is the first time since Rabiya's coronation last October that we actually have a live press conference. So for a lot of the media and a lot of the guests, this is your first time, and I know you guys are excited that this is your first time that you can get a selfie and a photo with Rabiya Mateo. Also, today is a celebration because it's the
Jay.
Miss Philippines 2020 after her success at the Miss Universe pageant and visiting 13 different cities throughout the United States, spreading Philippine pride to all of those Filipino communities who are dying to be Filipinos and fellow Filipinos. And Miss Universe Philippines gives that to them. Speaking of Filipino pride, we have somebody who is a phenomenal leader who walks the walk, walks the talk. Miss Universe Philippines National Director, Chancy Simply, will give us a few words.
Thanks, Voltaire. And thank you everyone for joining us today. We missed you, all of you very much. And we're very happy to be back here in the Philippines. And of course, to welcome Ms. Rabiya Mateo. Of course, I want to say hello to Mr. Cairo. Thank you for gracing our event today. I know how busy you are, but giving us time to be with us today. So good afternoon to all our guests and friends in the media. This homecoming press conference is a small gathering of those who have been very supportive of the Miss Universe Philippines organization from the very start. We certainly could not have done it without your support. Your dedication to pageantry helped uplift the lives of young women all over the country. I'm sure we've all been affected by the pandemic. Holding the circle for Miss Universe Philippines at the height of the pandemic was a challenge. We can proudly say that we triumphed in not just staging a pageant we are proud of. More importantly, we realized that it also inspired a lot of Filipinos throughout the country and the entire world. I am very happy to announce that this year's theme for the MU 2021 pageant will be inspired. Miss Universe Philippines is a phenomenal woman because she has the ability to inspire others. This year, the pillars are transformation and charity. Inspired by your youth, the MUP Associated Department ensures that many cities and provinces throughout the country are well. Join us as we dive into interesting and moving parts of our culture, reveal the side of our conception. Inspiring transformation. With the world renowned members of the Miss organization in bringing out the best in a Filipina. The goal is for them to find their unique best selves that should also move other people to seek their best selves. And lastly, inspiring charity. It doesn't matter whether it is big or small. Doing something good and sustainable should also inspire others to do the same. So join us this year to as we begin once again to inspire a new crop of women who will inspire you. Maraming salamat sa
Thank you, Shams, for my flowers. Now, with seemingly insurmountable challenges that last year through the pandemic, the students' organization still forged forward. It was a bold decision to hold a pageant in a moment, but of course, being very mindful in its implementation and ensuring everyone's safety. Miss Universe Philippines is also pioneering in of the native dialect and the beautiful tourism videos that went viral. Now, on its second year, even with the vaccination and a glimmer of hope, the threat of the pandemic still looms. But guess what? Miss Universe Philippines is inspired. At Miss Universe Philippines, we don't just compete like they've always been. It's part of being a dynamic and fresh approach to pageantry. And our effort will constantly evolve every year. This year we're doing it a little bit differently. Okay, guys, I want you to listen very carefully because I know you're going to be asking me tons of questions regarding these dates. First, we will be screening all of the applicants who have successfully complied, and I repeat, successfully complied with all the requirements. And tomorrow is the final day of submission of application. Then on 16, 17, and 18, the Miss Universe Board of Judges and myself will be conducting Zoom interviews with all of the applicants. On July 19th, that's a Monday, that's a very important day. That's when we will announce the top 100 delegates. Now, these lucky 100 delegates who advance to this round will undergo a series of virtual challenges that further showcases and highlights their beauty of their hometowns. All of this happens from the comforts of their own homes. So the top 100 don't need to fly to Manila. They will just be in their own provinces and hometowns. And they will actually be called official Miss Universe Philippines delegates. So can you imagine 100 women throughout the country having that privilege of being called an official candidate or an official delegate? I think that's a huge thing. The series of virtual challenges, which we will be announcing also soon, will be from July 19th to August 30, 2021. During this period, the 100 delegates will advance through the vote on the Miss Philippines and the US votes. So there's two components. They will then be reduced to 75, then to a top 50. The top 50 will be announced on August 23. It is these top 50 candidates that will be going to Manila for the interview challenge on August 28th. And from this top 50 will be the top 30 finalists who will be chosen and announced on August 28th as well. And hopefully it will be in Manila or Resort Works. And the final stretch of the competition is set to begin on September 4 when they arrive in Manila. And the most important thing, September 25, the Miss Universe Philippines Finals. But it's not quite time yet to say hello to a new queen. And the reason why you're all here is because of this amazing young woman. It is time to say hello to our first ever Miss Universe Philippines 2020. You can probably say she's been around the world or around the universe in 80 days. That's how long she's been away with all of the quarantine requirements, the Miss Universe competition, and her visits throughout the US. Let's not leave it any longer. Here she is, Miss Universe 2020, Rabiya Mateo.
Rabiya, the Philippine Pageantry.
Bawat lakad mo lahat sila napapatingin. Di mawag at kagod ang nangyayari sa akin. Isang ngiti mo lang parang nagkakabaliw. Ano bang ginawa mo? Ako'y naaaliw. Tinatanaw ka na kita. Para bang isang tala. Sa gitna ng kalawakan. Oh, magandang dilag. Hi, Rabiya. Would you like to greet everybody?
Maayos ito na. Finally, after 3 months of being in the US, I can say that I am finally home. And thank you for being here to Secretary Harry Roque, to everybody who gave their time and effort just to see me, just to welcome me home. Maraming salamat po. Being their representative during this time and we still have a pandemic is never easy. But I realized that iba talaga pag ang Pilipinong sumuporta. Kaya nagpapasalamat po ako. And ngayon, tapos na tayo sa competition. And marami pa rin po opportunities yung papasok sa atin sa taon na ito. Kaya sa Miss Universe Philippines Organization, kay Madam Shang, kay Mama Jen, sa lahat-lahat ng mga bumubuo, Attorney Pimal, maraming salamat po sa suporta at piniwala niyo sa akin. It wouldn't be possible if not for the love and support that you have given. Salamat.
How about you, Rabiya? You're going to have a wonderful time this afternoon. It's all about you. At this point, I really want to take this time to thank our sponsors. First, from Brazil, Mr. Joe Gila, who's the Director of Corporate Communications. Of course, we have former VP, Ms. Joanne Golden, the Commercial Director of Hilton Manila. Thank you so much. We also like to acknowledge front row, Cetaphil, the healthy way to visibly brighten your skin. Can you see mine? Cream Silk. Dr. Coco, don't just keep it clean, keep it Dr. Coco. And of course, all of the beautiful decor. Thank you so much to Gary Kanai Weddings and Events. Such a beautiful ball. I'm just kidding. And now, yeah, we have a little surprise for you. If you can direct your attention to the screen. Yeah. I just want to say I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad that you're that's the all your hard work definitely paid off to me whole entire we love you so much. Philippines, congratulations and your support us and hope that Miss Universe Philippines 2020 Rabiya Mateo's mom. Stay around. As you are, professional as you are, go lang ng doon sa mga trabaho. Good luck to whatever projects you might have. I know my mga life didn't Janice is taking care of you. And hopefully my projects will outside the Philippines. And I hope to see you soon. Welcome back home after so long.
You have made us immensely proud and you deserve the warmest welcome. I'm hoping you feel our presence virtually through the screen, and I hope that there are so many exciting and going to be more of the for see you soon. What is that? Welcome home, team. So excited for everything that is in store for you. And you deserve every good thing that is coming your way around. So always be strong, always be safe and be healthy. And then you guys experience there at your restaurants.
So you have wonderful pictures of me, our this meeting going first was great and many messengers received as we welcome home, brothers. We're so happy that you're back home. And now you're free from your quarantine. We're also very happy to see you have so much fun in the US on top of continuing our 11 years streak as Miss Universe. We're so proud of you. Thank you, Panaya Kanang. Let's go here. Bye bye. Hi, Rabiya. I'm glad that you got home safe and your quarantine is over. It was lovely meeting you. Thank you very much for asking questions, especially with Son. Quickly na nakagpunta sa Philippine Manila. Good luck sa lahat ng survey efforts mo kung ano man ang mga supporting you to the rest of the season. God bless you always. Ay, ingat palagi. And hope to see you soon again. Bye! Hi, Sophia. Hope you're close na po. Miss na kita. On all the memories we did together. For you. Rabiya, hi. I heard that you have a press conference coming up today, tomorrow. Oh my gosh, girls, we have publicity. We are so excited for you for all the great things that's coming your way. That is good, right? Well, this is the byproduct of all your hard work as well. You are such a very humble and down-to-earth person. That's why everybody loves you. You have a family here in the USA, especially Texas, and we are your number one fans. Just be humble, keep your feet on the ground, put God first in everything that you do, and He'll just gonna keep blessing you. We miss you here, Canada, for all the memories, and you take care. We hope to see you again soon, and God bless you. Bye bye.
Yeah, welcome home and post congratulations. Sayang wala ako dyan, hindi ako fully vaccinated. But I'm just, praying more blessings. Super excited for whatever's in store for you. I love you.
How are you feeling that?
Yeah. So thank you talaga guys for everybody to send their videos. Too bad na hindi natin na-accommodate dito. Pero still, with the advantage of technology, I feel like mga supporters ko sa mga fanatics, yung iba naman mga friends ko from Iloilo, and nakakataba din ito na marinig sila ulit.
And everybody, the time, I want to say hello to you and welcome you back. And I know, like my former colleagues, yeah, I'm so glad that you're all here. And I really miss all of you, like hanging out and chica. But right now, I know when you're all here, I know that you're so excited to ask your questions for Rabia. So if anybody has any questions, please come up to the microphone and ask Rabia. I know Tita Mom, you probably want to come stage before the mic is up here. And anybody else you can start lining up or who is parading.
I'm good. I, I should love.
You do? Okay, here's my comparably towards that university and really right now. How much of a changed woman are you?
If I look back to all the experiences I had when I started being Miss Universe Philippines, it's really different. And I can see that Olivia now is more confident and is more empowered because I was able to gain that energy. Because it's never easy also to be Miss Philippines. So it's not just the physical training, but also the aspect in which you really need to believe in yourself, the character. That's why I was now I am happier in the kind of thing that I have become.
Something like that. How did you spend Carbon
It's crazy because I was still having jet lag up until the last quarantine. I could sleep around 3 p.m., wake around 1 a.m., but I had my relaxed time, my me time, which I would go back, try to catch up on the series that I have missed during the competition, things like that. But I think I really need that 10
Thank you, Norman. Hello, Rabiya. Congratulations and welcome home. Very well supported. My question is, what do you consider the most important lesson learned so far as this university you can apply to your personal life when you're raising so
It's the act that you really need to believe in yourself and stick to your core. Because I realized that there's going to be a lot of external noises. There's going to be a lot of opinions about you. But then, once you know your purpose, once you know why you want to keep this dream, then you will be able to find reason for fighting. And that is something that I also want to share to other beauty queens, aspiring beauty queens, who also want to be the next Miss Universe. That is to love yourself, to believe in yourself, and just enjoy the journey.
and aside from the Miss Universe activities, what do you consider your most cherished or let's say most prized moment during your entire stay in the United States?
During the Miss Universe, I remember we had this event with Smile Cream. And aside from that, one of my most favorite parts would be the talk with Debbie because I learned a lot. And I remember this tagline in which she was able to teach me to turn mess into message. Because there's gonna be a lot of failures, but you are not defined of those failing times, but you are defined by the kind of person you chose to become after those failures.
Very well said. Thank you. Before we continue with our open forum, I think that Secretary Harry Roque would like to say a few words.
Well,
You're no stranger to speaking.
hello, Hindi. Well, we'd like to welcome, of course, the Miss Universe who really made this country proud. I think you know that while you were competing, we all had only one person in mind, and that was you. And we're so proud that you carried the name of the Philippines in the most beautiful and in the most proud manner that you can ever do so. And that is something for which the Filipino people will forever be grateful to you. Ikaw pa rin ang Miss Universe ng Pilipinas. Okay? So, welcome back.
Beautiful message. Thank you so much. And we'd like to acknowledge Mr. Joey Ilan, who is here also. Hi, Joey. Okay, while we're still waiting for now the other media to ask questions, there is a phone-in question. Or actually, I guess we got that old term. There was a text question from Armin Edina from Inquirer. Rabiya, how are you going to spend the remainder of your reign? What else do you want to accomplish using the Miss Universe Philippines crown?
Actually, too bad. It was just announced that in Iloilo, they are still in ECQ. I'm actually planning to have my homecoming there. And I also have my charity works that are in line. Still, I want to continue to be the ambassador for education because the job doesn't stop once the title is no longer on your head. But you really need to use your influence to still reach out to people, to still use that power to make a difference. And that was my promise when I was asked what is the relevance of being Miss Universe Philippines. And I'm actually looking forward because I talked to a company in the United States and they are willing to sponsor, I think, 200 long talks. So I'm also planning to put it in different organizations to help students.
Thank you. That sounds amazing. Of course, we're going to be here to support you. And now, anybody else? Tristan? Oh, Pageantry.
Hello, Rabiya. Tristan. Uh, First, I would like to congratulate you for representing the Philippines and the Filipino fans with regards to the pageantry as much as uh, the best way possible that you were able to do. But my first question is actually decades from now, um, the Rabia that is sitting in front of me right now, decades from now, what will be the lesson or the memory that you will bring and you will tell your future grandchildren about your experience as Miss Universe Philippines and as a Miss Philippines in Miss Universe?
I would say that it's like a roller coaster ride. There's ups and downs, but still, if I'm gonna relive it again, I'm gonna be still choosing to take this path because there's a lot of lessons. But one thing that I learned is how to build yourself, how to have that humble heart when things don't turn your way. And I would tell them that despite the fact of me not being able to bring home the crown, I gained a lot of memories. I was able to build friendships with different delegates all over the world. And there's just gonna be one representative from our country. And during 2020, that was
Yes, thank you. And my last and second question is that when we had a virtual event where we had you and the former Miss Universe CBB for Lazada Queen, you almost cried when you thought that that was your send off already. Sabi mo kasi parang you never had a send off press con. So parang, and then after a while, we had a send off press con for you and now this glamorous event. So how do you feel now?
As what I told earlier, I feel that I am loved by many. Because during the time, I always cry. That's a lot. I'm very emotional. But um, now, seeing all of you here, guys, especially our brothers and sisters from the press media, it makes me feel that, I still have the responsibility. And this is a continuation of doing my work as Miss Universe Philippines. And nagpapasalamat po talaga ako kasi iba yung feeling pag sinusuportahan ka.
So last na pagkakakalas na yun. Um, what will be your advice for the next Miss Universe Philippines? And ano yung gusto mong makita sa papalit sa'yo?
Well, there's going to be a lot of aspects in which people will remember you, but I would remind her to be kind and to be humble because, people will forever remember you in the way that you treat them. So despite all the pressure, all the pressure from the fans, from social media, just be yourself and continue building up your character. Because you're gonna shine. You're gonna shine and you're gonna win a lot of hearts. And that's the most important aspect of being this university.
Thank you and best of luck.
Next question, please. Mr. Joey Vilas, who wears many hats.
Mr. Joey.
Welcome back home, Rabiya. All right, I'm going to be asking you, wearing my TV, People's Television hat, as a journalist. First question, were you able to give back those earrings that you dropped accidentally on the pool unscratched?
Hey,
Yes,
Senator
the
Harry,
diamonds are safe.
natakbo po ba kayo? Itong kay Senador?
Okay. But seriously, after representing the country so well in the Miss Universe pageant, have we really seen the last of Rabiya Mateo in the world of pageantry?
Ooh. Right now, like, my head is leaning towards doing acting. And I'm forever grateful for the opportunity to be Miss Philippines. But I know a lot of people are asking me to join again. But I'm not losing any door. But again, I want to take a rest from that. But I'm very willing much to reach out to people, to be able to continue what I have now. Because it's also an opportunity for me to do as a person.
Well, whatever it is that you decide on pursuing in the future, we wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Joey. I was curious. I keep hearing about you rapping during your screening. What was that song?
It was an Eminem song. And I remember it was Brookie who asked me to do the rap because it was written in my data, in my bio data.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn. Am I putting you on the spot?
Yes, you are. You are putting on the spot.
I know it. Well, okay, I should have prepared you for that. But one thing with Rabia, I had the pleasure of spending time with her, going to Albay to one of her outreach activities. And, this was like a land trip that we had to take. So we were together in the van for like 10, 11 hours. And in the morning, I asked her, I was like, Rab, ang galing mo naman. Sabi niya, why? Kasi yung mask mo, ginawa mo siyang eye shield. And I thought that was on purpose. But apparently, it just ended up being up there. And so that was the time that I really appreciated, her humility and just being a very normal girl, that she's doing her job and, she's just pushing through and forging ahead, right? And hopefully we get to travel some more. Also, we have with us two of her former sisters in Miss Universe Philippines. Because sisterhood does not end with the pageant ends, it just continues. We have Crisaldo and we also have Maria Isabella Galleria. Would any of you girls love to come up and say a few words to Rabiya in the middle of you eating? Ganda naman. The media can also ask these two girls questions if they want.
Kami yung mag-react. We love you, Rabiya, and we're so proud of you. Like from the very first day na nakita namin, from the application day, the screening, and up until sa stage, hanggang sa international stage, wala kang ginawa kundi proud mo na talaga. We love you so much and you did an amazing job sa pag-perform mo sa Miss Universe. And we love you. So same thing with Isabella. With what she said, we love you so much and we're always here. Yung rap namin sa backstage. You're ready muna namin.
Thank you guys. Will we be seeing any of you back? Yes. Now at this point, any more questions from our media? This is your last chance before we wrap up the open forum. We have, yes, Sophia from Preview Magazine. Thank you for coming, Sophia.
Hi, Rabiya. I'm Sophia from Preview. It's nice to meet you. Welcome back. My question is, could you take us back to that moment where you're on stage, like walking? What goes through your mind? Like, what thoughts race as you're on that big stage? And what do you do to calm down your nerves?
This is a secret that I was able to practice even before Miss Universe Philippines. And this is like to push the wall, to release all the tension that you have in your body. And during that time, it's weird and funny at the same time because if you're gonna ask every candidate, every Miss Universe Philippines, I also ask MJ, your mind is just empty. To be honest, during that competition, I wasn't nervous. But, everything was so fast. And I guess I would like to take you guys to the time in which I was hoping to be called up until the last spot. And I saw the camera, it was right here. And I was hoping, sana sa akin. Pero katabi ko kasi si Brazil para pala sa kanya. And after that, nung nasa backstage na kami, I was thinking, so that was it. Months of preparing and hanggang doon na lang talaga. But you have to pick yourself. You really need to control your emotions that time and to remind myself that it wasn't my night and I need to support whoever's gonna win because she's my sister and I need to be there clapping for her and cheering for her.
Okay, thanks for that. Last one is, when people would ask you about the Philippines, what is like an insight or something about the Philippines that you were always excited to share?
I think it's our culture because despite this pandemic, I was able to travel to different parts of the Philippines and still we are diverse. We are composed with different thousands of islands, with different traditions, different cultures, different foods. And I think that's the beauty in the Philippines because, we still get to learn something as a Filipino.
Thank you, Rabiya.
Now, Rabiya, you spent so much time with the Filipino communities in the US. How have those visits impacted the way you view being a Filipina?
It's crazy because you can see the support of the Filipino community there. And in every event that I go, there's always gonna be Ilonggos here for you. From time to time, may magsasabi, from Iloilo din ako, and I'm so proud of you. Kaya parang naiisip ko na minsan hindi mo na-realize yung impact na mga ginagawa mo. Pero you need to just continue what you're doing kasi ang dami talaga na-inspire with your kind act. It transpires.
Thank you. Now, any more questions? Please come up. Alexa, I know you also want to ask a question.
Hi, Rabiya. Good afternoon. My name is Nicky from Manila Standard. of course, whenever we join any competition, we wanted to win. Win first place, or in your case, win the crown. Looking back, is there something that you wish you did differently during the competition?
I will answer this question with all honesty. I wish I just deactivated my social media account. Mama J, that is also an advice that I would give to the next Miss Universe Philippines. Because the pressure from the fans is something that is going to be a reflection of your performance. So sometimes it's better to block yourself and to maintain that inner peace. So social media, it's not the judge for the competition. Yeah. The fans are not the judge. You need to focus in your in your physical trainings, in your question and answer portion, and the holistic approach. It's always about the performance that you had during that time.
Well, with all the things that you experienced during that pageant, what is your major takeaway? No, what's your biggest takeaway from the pageant?
Takeaway, that would be enjoy every single moment. Because this is a lesson that I got from my mom. Like, always have that humble heart. Because we need to thank God if you win. But if you don't, it's a test of who you truly are as a person. So continue to be kind to people around you. And, at the end of the day, have no regrets. Because things happen for a reason. It's cliche because we have heard it 1,000 of times. But there's always going to be that perfect for you.
Okay, congratulations and thank you for representing the country well. Okay.
Thank you for that very candid answer. I love it. And now Alexa, queen of social media.
Grabe ka, ano ba? Okay, Rab. My question actually to you is, you finished Miss Universe Philippines, and of course, your other two queen sisters, Karen and Anne, are now have just recently competed and are still competing. The expectations are high after your win. I just want to know because once you pass your crowns next year for Miss Ido, what can you advise to the Ilongas who will be competing? Because the expectations, that I said, are now high because you three have put the map to Ido.
Thank you so much. The good thing, I competed first. That's why I wasn't that pressured during that time. But it's all about trying to manage, the expectations that you have in the competition and try not to listen to the expectations of other people. Because some people, I used to think that I can work under pressure, but sometimes you don't want to be in that point in which you're gonna doubt yourself. If you're still capable of handling things, handling the responsibility, if you're good enough, always remember that yes, you are good enough. And regardless of the kind of expectation, just work hard, just focus on your goal. Because everything is possible. I hope that next year, who knows, it might be in Kilo again, in Miss Universe Philippines. I'm praying for that.
And the other question is, you became close to a lot of the girls when you were there abroad. Who are you still in touch with as of this time? Because there were a lot of challenges along the way.
Probably it's my roommate. We were helping one another from fixing our hairs, trying to zip each other up. And aside from her, also Amanda. A lot of pageant fans are shipping us. They made us a love team called Ramanda, and we're actually planning to do a collaboration, a vlog together in
Alright, thank you.
Thank you, Alexa. And now I think this is the most awaited portion. If there are no more questions, we're gonna go into the photo ops. First, we'd like Secretary Rocker, would you like to have a photo with Rabiya? And now may we call Jonas and Shamsi and myself. Attorney PY, please.
Hindi, may announce ako talaga.
And now, after Shamsi, we'd like to call the management of Hilton. Maghintay pa tayo. Okay. Now we have Mr. Joey Gilas and Joanne Gomez. Both former beauty queens. You can watch your pageant on YouTube. Thank you guys. Now, if the media would like to have photos with Rabiya, please form a line to the left of the stage. I'm sorry, before that, we have the general managers. Please. And now, members of the media, please fall in line. I know excited kayo. Chance nyo na. Para kang construction worker. There is a 3-photo limit. Okay, next, please. And yun daw yung side niya. Wow.
Isa lang naman.
Grabe, Rab, it's your first time with everybody taking photos.
Oo, di ka na.
Now we have Mr. Noli Berioso of OPNB. Sisingit daw si Mel, guys. Next will be the best dressed media of the day, Tristan Francisco. And to the members of the media and the other people, the giveaways are outside. I'll be sending the press release in the group chat.
I study.
Tingin dito ha. We'd like to thank all of our friends from the media and all of the sponsors for making this possible. From the front row family.
Di, nasyata mo na siya.
Tapos na.
Dito.
Oh, sorry. Akala ko ito. All the time. Oo. After her would be Noah and Paulo.
Sir Lloyd, ako kanina dito.
Miss Shamsi, the Philippine Pageantry. Live tayo ngayon. Your message to the fans and to the applicants.
Oh, thank you so much to all the fans and supporters of Miss Universe Philippines. Sobrang, kung hindi po dahil sa inyo, hindi po talaga namin magagawa lahat ng mga programs and shows na Miss Universe Philippines. So thank you very much for supporting, and I hope that you guys continue to support Miss Universe Philippines Year 2 for 2021. And to all the applicants, tomorrow is the last day, so I hope lahat kayo nakapagpasa na ng applications because we will start screening on Friday and we'll announce more of what's gonna happen on our official social media accounts.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Ano did you say?
Kaway lang, kaway lang. Walang interview, kaway lang. Greetings lang. Katatlo ka.
Ay, ilog mo sa kasi ko na. Sabi, dito ka na.
Hindi lang ako nag-greeting sa kanya.
Ibigay ka yan.
Hey, Hilton Manila, this is Rabiya, Miss Universe Philippines. I hope that you are safe and sound. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you have given me, and I look forward to see you soon. Ingat!
Last.
Yung kasama ng mama sa
Oh, salamat po.
Thank you.
Rabiya, live message lang sa ating mga The Philippine Pageantry fans.
Sa ating ka-TPP.
Sa PPS.
Hello guys, sa ating mga ka-TPP na finally I'm home at maraming salamat po sa lahat ng suporta. Sobrang tagal ko din po sa US, 3 months din ako noon, pero naramdaman ko talaga ang init ng suporta nyo kahit malayo ako. Maraming salamat sa pagtatanggol sa akin, maraming salamat sa paniniwala sa akin. At ngayon, I'm finally home. Marami pong opportunities na pumapasok. Sana po patuloy nyo akong mahalin dahil papasukin ko na po ang mundo ng show business.
Oh.
Tsaka-
Baka di mo na kami pansinin, ha?
No, hindi po, sir. Nako. It's really different from beauty pageants, pero I'm up naman po for challenges. And I am very much excited din kasi mag-uumpisa na ang ating Miss Universe Philippines. I'm excited to meet the candidates as well. And sana talaga kung sino man yung papasahan ko ng corona, siya yung babaeng yung may puso talaga na pure and yung puso niya talaga is to help other people. Kasi yung tagline natin ngayon is inspire you. And for you to be able to inspire, kailangan talaga genuine ka bilang isang tao. Maraming salamat po.
Bye! See you around sa TPP.
Are we live? Live
Yes,
tayo?
we are. We are.
Sabi ko, baka ang
Yan,
dami
yan,
kong
okay.
nasabi. Oh. Hello guys, sabi ko, baka ang dami kong nasabi daldal ko. Thank you po.
Hi, can I get a view like standing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Okay. Oo nga. Nakikita nga kami, pero since nagsabi, pero mabawi ako sa kanya.
Kadoka, ganun sumili ng keso. Kadoka, kadoka. Haba ng keso.
Salamat po talaga. For lahat.
Ay, sober! Kakadoka. Ay, ikaw muna. Rock talaga. Norman.com. So,
It's okay. Kasi medyo mataas yung skin natin.
nakakaloka. Everyone supported you. Everyone who criticized you. Everyone. Lahat na. At yung namamalang nasa mga pinagsasalita. Sabi sa kanya. Your message for them is salamat. War to people.
Hello guys, and this is for Miss Universe Philippines 2020. We are on Semifinalist. And I'm just going to say thank you to all the supporters of Norman. Maraming salamat po sa paglalakad. Maraming salamat sa mga suporta na binigay niyo sa akin. From the moment I was up nakakataba ko na rin ng see how grateful I am. And it's gonna be different. I'm gonna be entering the business. And sana po, supportahan niyo din ako as I try this different challenge. I am up for challenges. I am up to adapt myself to a lot of opportunities. Tsaka, hindi ko ito mararanasan kung hindi ko sa pagmamahal. Kaya please, do support norman.com. And sa mga candidates na parating, supportahan din po natin. Bigay po natin lahat ng pagmamahal na kailangan nila. Kasi mahirap po maging isang kandidate. Ginagawa po namin ang lahat. Para po ng
Thank you, Ram.
I love it talaga. I really have a huge crush. Meeting them lately, I don't know. But aside from that, I also want to try to sing Spanish. So, who knows then? Sana yung opportunities are there. Sino pa kayo gusto ko makatapos? Yun yung gusto talaga ng lahat. Hindi ka tunay na artista. But let's kung nagdedeclare ako, hindi ko alam kung counted. But, what I do, I put up in the I write my own aspect and I act. Pero alam ko, ang pag-usapan na namin, I and the Miss Universe organization, workshop na isa. So, how that for tayo, laban sa guests, panigbago rin. Start muna tayo sa medyo. Rom-com. Random. ko. Sana. Pinagdarasal ko talaga. Pero kahit sino naman, yung pinagdarasal ko lang po is sana kasi yung makatrabaho ko